It's Saturday night, which means it's time for some Indiana high school basketball. Good evening and welcome into tonight's broadcast here in the region on the Region Sports Network. Streaming to you online at facebook.com/regionsports and regionsports.com. We welcome you to Boone Grove High School, home of the Wolves, as they take on the undefeated Chesterton Trojans, 21-0 on the season, the number one ranked team in Class 4A per the AP and the Indiana Boys Coaches Association. As for Boone Grove, they're no slouch. They've won 6 straight, come in with a record of 14-6, and both teams coming off back-to-backs will have to do it with limited rest, but nonetheless, both teams playing extremely well here. Tyler, I'm Jared Schlensky. He's Tyler Richards. We've got a great matchup today. Let's first start with the hosting Boone Grove Wolves, 14-6, 5-3 in conference play. This is a team that maybe goes a little unnoticed, but playing extremely well right around the best time of the year to be playing well.
Yeah, Boone Grove really has caught fire in these past 6 games. Won the keg from Westville, who beat Couts in the PCC championship just a couple weeks ago. So they have hold on to the keg. They beat Hebron last night, a big rivalry game, a big win for them to move to 5-3 in the PCC. And they're in perfect condition right now for the tournament. They got 2 games left on the season and the draw tomorrow. So both these teams looking forward to seeing who they're going to play come sectional time, Jared.
Well, Chesterton, like we said, undefeated 21-0, but they had to earn it yesterday. And when I say earn it, they had to give it everything they had and then some. 60-57 overtime gut-wrenching win against Valparaiso. They trailed that game at halftime, but somehow Chesterton still able to come out on top. And what a night for Travis Grayson, the senior, who's still getting looks across multiple levels from the college landscape. 40 points, they needed every bit of it to come out on top last night.
Oh, Grayson was on fire last night. He said 40 points in that big OT win over rival Valparaiso, winning the DAC, undefeated, 7-0 in conference play. It's an unbelievable record. And then you also got to look at Chris Mullen. He's a stud quarterback for these Trojans in the fall, and it's looking like he's going to go to Indy to be their quarterback. The Greyhounds have a good piece coming up.
Yeah, I'm really excited for tonight's game. Most of the time, end of the season, we talk conference matchups. That's not the case tonight. You got the Chesterton Trojans. They just won the Duneland Conference. Right now, Boone Grove, 5-3 in the Porter County. They're not that far in proximity, but they are different conferences, and I'm excited to see what kind of crowd we get in as it still continues to file in, and so far it looks like we're going to have a nice crowd on hand.
Yeah, it was packed to the house last night at Chesterton, right to the rafters, up to in the second level of the bleachers. It was beautiful to see. And now, but here, Boone Grove, not a bad crowd here. Chesterton follows very well, and the Boone Grove faithful coming out to support their hometown Wolves.
You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. We'll be back shortly here on the Region Sports Network.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week.
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til, now you know.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like health care and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
As a Northwest Indiana native and a seasoned real estate professional, Stephanie Cowger at White Hat Realty Group recognizes and values the trust her clients place in her and strives every day to exceed their expectations. With a vast knowledge of the area, Stephanie can help you find the right home at the right price. When selling, Stephanie will market your home aggressively, maximizing your equity to get you top dollar. Buying or selling, it's important to have the best representation. Give Stephanie a call and start making your real estate goals a reality. Java Wave at your local Family Express is the perfect way to get your day started or keep you moving at any time. With 12 freshly ground bean-to-cup flavors to choose from, Java Wave at Family Express has just what you're looking for, whether it's hot or iced coffee. To see all of the delicious flavor options and to find a Family Express near you, log on to familyexpress.com/JavaWave.
The team of sports medicine experts at Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana is committed to getting athletes back in the game, with a focus on not only helping patients recover from injuries, but helping improve athletic performance to prevent injuries. Orthopedic Specialists provides the most advanced, comprehensive care to their patients. To learn more about all Orthopedic Specialists can do to help rehab and prevent athletic injuries, visit them on the web at osni.org or call them at 219-923-3300. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, providing world-class care to Northwest Indiana for over 20 years.
Back at Boone Grove High School, I'm Jared Schlensky alongside Tyler Richards as we are about 7 minutes away from opening tip between the undefeated and number 1 ranked Class 4A Chesterton Trojans taking on the Boone Grove Wolves, who have won 6 straight, 14-6 overall. You look at these two teams, they've played somewhat of a similar schedule, and yet the margin of win not that different. And despite one team being 21-0 and the other being 14-6, similar to yesterday's game for Chesterton, which they had a gutout in overtime, this game could come down to the wire. When you look at the matchups in this one, what stands out for you in this contest?
Well, the one matchup I got to say is the one guy you got to stop at your Boone Grove for Chesterton is Travis Grayson. I mean, he had a big night last night, 40 points in the victory. But really, that starting 5 is very solid for Chesterton. Not too many kinks in the armor for these Trojans. And on the other hand, for Boone Grove, if you're Chesterton, you got to stop. If you're Chesterton, you got to stop Trey Steinhilber. 19.2 points. He's their leading scorer. Andrew Murray, he's a big threat underneath. He loves to get in the post and just have his way in the paint. And then you also got Connor Melke as well to deal with if you're Chesterton. Mark Urban's got his handful tonight here, Jared.
You look at Mark Urban, veteran head coach, 5th year with this team. They won the DAC back in 2020. They did it again officially with yesterday's win. Sectional champs 2 years ago. If you look at Mark Urban and his legacy going on, it would be something special, not even say win a state championship, but to finish the regular season outright undefeated.
Oh, definitely, for sure. I don't think they were even projected to win the DAC this year, Jared. This is unbelievable. It's great to see a team from the region being represented as the number 1 team in 4A. As a kid who went to a 4A school, this is awesome, and I always love seeing it. And Coach Urban, he's such a great guy. He's a great coach. I'm interested to see if he can finish it off. He's got 2 games left tonight and Gary Westside next Friday night.
Well, it'll be somewhat of a chess match because he's going up against the well-known Matt McKay, 11 sectional titles in his tenure here with the Wolves. One thing you know, when you see Boone Grove play, you're going to have your work cut out from a coaching standpoint because Matt McKay is going to scout you tooth and nail. When you look at a game like this, you see a team like Chesterton, is there only so much you can do from a scouting standpoint?
No, really. I mean, you can scout as best as you can. But Coach McKay, like we said, Jared, he will scout you till death do you part, basically. He's done his research on these Trojans. He knows the weapons that they're going to have. He knows how to stop them. Now they just got to execute it. Can they get the big win here tonight in Valparaiso? It'll be a big one.
We'll take one more time out. Just a reminder that this broadcast is a production of the Region Sports Network. Any other use, duplication, reproduction, or retransmission of the accounts and descriptions of this contest without the express written consent of the Region Sports Network is strictly prohibited. You're watching Region Sports Network coverage of Indiana high school basketball streaming online at regionsports.com and facebook.com/Region Sports. Tip-off coming up shortly right here between Boone Grove and Chesterton High.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Are the freezing temperatures of winter starting to give you the blues? Can't wait till summer? Well, summer has arrived at the 2022 Lake County Boat Show. Come on out to the Lake County Boat Show at the Lake County Fairgrounds, running February 25th through the 27th. Check out the 2022 models from Sanpan, Hurricane, Bayliner, and more. From canoes to kayaks, wave runners to pontoons, you'll find it all. For more info, check out the website lakecountyboatshow.com. We'll see you there, and don't forget the sunblock. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop. Java Wave at your local Family Express is the perfect way to get your day started or keep you moving at any time. With 12 freshly ground bean-to-cup flavors to choose from, Java Wave at Family Express has just what you're looking for, whether it's hot or iced coffee. To see all of the delicious flavor options and to find a Family Express near you, log on to familyexpress.com/JavaWave.
Boone Grove High is the place. The teams, the Boone Grove Wolves and the Chesterton Trojans are the opponents. Tip-off coming up shortly here between the two in this non-conference matchup on a lovely Saturday night in the state home of the Hoosiers. Jared Schlensky alongside Tyler Richards. Both these teams we talked about playing real well right now. Boone Grove 14-6 have won 6 straight. Chesterton, the number 1 team in Class 4A, 21-0, but both teams played last night. Let me ask you, you expect to see some early fatigue, some early rust with both teams having very close wins yesterday?
Oh, absolutely. You got two teams that played their biggest rivals of the season. Boone Grove played Hebron last night at Hebron. Chesterton hosted Valparaiso last night in an OT thriller that the entire region is still talking about to this hour. So I can definitely see a little fatigue possibly. But you know, Mark Urban and Matt McKay, they're going to have their squads ready to go tonight.
60-57 was the final of that overtime game. Valpo led Chesterton at half. They needed every bit of Travis Grayson's 40 points to pull it out. You mentioned the win on the road against Hebron, 45-38. Let's take a look at these starting lineups. Starting with the visiting Chesterton Trojans, led by head coach Mark Urban, his assistants Tim Ray, Nick Mullen, Matt Wagner, and Adam White. The Trojans 21-0 overall, 7-0 in conference play, are the number 1 ranked team in Class 4A. The starters at the guard positions, the sophomore Tyler Parrish and the senior Travis Grayson. The forwards, Justin Sims and Chris Mullen, and the 3 Owen Guest. Parrish, Grayson, Guest, Sims, and Mullen, the starting 5 for the Chesterton Trojans. As for Boone Grove, they're led by Trey Steinhilber, the senior averaging just over 19 points per game. He'll be joined by Connor Melkai and Drew Murray in the front court. The back court is Jaron Bankovich and Mason Bills, Jared Bankovich and Mason Bills. That's Steinhilber, Melkai, Murray, Bills, and Bankovich. Getting ready to honor America with the singing of our national anthem. We'll take one more time out. When we get back, we'll be ready for tip-off. It's coming up next here from Boone Grove High. The Wolves playing host to the undefeated Chesterton Trojans.
The team of sports medicine experts at Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana is committed to getting athletes back in the game, with a focus on not only helping patients recover from injuries, but helping improve athletic performance to prevent injuries. Orthopedic Specialists provides the most advanced, comprehensive care to their patients. To learn more about all orthopedic specialists can do to help rehab and prevent athletic injuries, visit them on the web at osni.org or call them at 219-923-3300. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, providing world-class care to Northwest Indiana for over 20 years.
Are the freezing temperatures of winter starting to give you the blues? Can't wait till summer? Well, summer has arrived at the 2022 Lake County Boat Show. Come on out to the Lake County Boat Show at the Lake County Fairgrounds, running February 25th through the 27th. Check out the 2022 models from Sanpan, Hurricane, Bayliner, and more. From canoes to kayaks, wave runners to pontoons, you'll find it all. For more info, check out the website lakecountyboatshow.com. We'll see you there, and don't forget the sunblock. Java Wave at your local Family Express is the perfect way to get your day started or keep you moving at any time. With 12 freshly ground bean-to-cup flavors to choose from, Java Wave at Family Express has just what you're looking for, whether it's hot or iced coffee. To see all of the delicious flavor options and to find a Family Express near you, log on to familyexpress.com/JavaWave.
Starting lineups being introduced here at Boone Grove High School as the hosting Wolves in a non-conference matchup against maybe their toughest opponent all season, the undefeated 21-0 Chesterton Trojans, the number 1 ranked team in Class 4A. Special thanks to you tuning in here on the Region Sports Network for the only game in town. I'm Jared Schlinsky, joined by my main man, Tyler Richards. Special thanks to our cameraman, Andrew Johnson, and our producer, Nick Russ, as we are moments away from the opening tip between Chesterton and Boone Grove. The crowd still filing in, but one thing is certain. It's going to be loud in here tonight.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's going to get as loud as it was last night at Chesterton, but it's going to be pretty darn close. You got the student section here at Boone Grove, packed to the brim. A bunch of all the little kids with the cheerleaders. It's going to be a great one here tonight, Jared.
The starting lineups look like this. The Boone Grove Wolves, as you see them being introduced right now in the blue and white. Trey Steinhilber, the starting point guard, along with Connor Melkai and Mason Bills at the guard position. The forwards, Jared Bankovich and Drew Murray. Again, Boone Grove in the blue and white, Chesterton in the yellow and maroon. They're starting 5. Tyler Parrish, Travis Grayson, and Owen Guest at the guards. The front court, Justin Sims and Chris Mullen. Sims to take the opening tip for Chesterton. Bankovich for Boone Grove. We've been waiting a long time for this one. We're moments away. Can you feel the hype?
Oh, I can feel it. I'm ready to go, baby. Game night in the region. Let's get it going.
And the opening tip won by the hosting Boone Grove Wolves, and a nice applause from their hosting fans. Mason Bills to the other side. Steinhilber taking their time on offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of passing. These two teams, especially Boone Grove, like to work their motion offense.
Yeah, it's very true. The motion offense, and then you got to find a way to get in this zone defense that Mark Urban has planned for these Wolves.
Man-to-man defense from the much bigger Chesterton Trojans, and they seem perfectly content letting Boone Grove move the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to go in. You got to get a little contact in there.
Melkai to Murray. Swings it back out. Steinhilber inside. Melkai nearly has it ripped. It'll stay with Boone Grove. You look, there's a significant size matchup right now. Outside of Murray, who stands about 6'1", they've got 3 guys over 6'3" for Chesterton and Guest, Sims, and Mullen.
Yeah, it's going to be speed versus height, it looks like tonight.
Steinhilber, backdoor feed inside Murray. Double team comes out to Steinhilber for 3, gets it to go. And Chesterton allows the opening 3 points to Boone Grove to begin the night.
Oh, man, what a move. Good pass out of the paint by Murray over to Steinhilber.
Tyler Parrish tries to counter with his own three off the mark. Here comes Boone Grove out and running.
Looked a little rushed there by Tyler Parrish.
3-0 our score. Just tuning in. Steinhilber for Boone Grove, an opening three to begin the night. And again, a lot of time coming off. Over 90 seconds of ball possession for this Boone Grove squad. Steinhilber again. Nothing there. Swings it to Murray at the top of the key. If you're Matt McKay at any point in this game, do you want to get in a running contest? Is this where you want to be in the half-court set?
If you think you can beat Chesterton running, I would definitely say so. But right now, it just looks like they're trying to get it inside or even out for a three-pointer at this point, Jared.
Steinhilber over to the left wing. Bills double-teamed, nearly loses it. It'll stay with Chesterton.
Yeah, Chris Mullen tried to convince the official over there that it was off of the white of Boone Grove, but the official stuck with his call, still stays with the Wolves.
Crazy thing was yesterday, Chesterton, a heavy favorite. Again, they're 21-0. They trailed at halftime to Valpo, ended up having to gut it out in overtime with a 60-57 win. Slow starts, maybe not the worst thing for them as they overcame the adversity last night.
No, they've had a couple close games for their last couple times.
Bills inside, dishes it out. Three-pointer from the corner, short from Melkai, and here comes Chesterton. Mullen up front. Drive, and a foul. Parrish took it to the cup.
Offensive!
Wow, a late charge signal. I thought he was moving. They're going to say it was an offensive foul against Parrish, and it'll be his first, the game's first foul.
Good communication by the officials. Had a double whistle. Both looked at each other. And the lead official down on the baseline said, I'm taking this one, and I got a charge.
And here comes Chesterton in a half-court press. We haven't seen this so far. They were content allowing Boone Grove to bring the ball up. Not anymore. Nearly 3 minutes in, Melkai breaks the press. Has it ripped from behind, but a foul, and that's going to be Parrish's second. And you got a tough decision to make now if you're head coach Mark Urban. Parrish with 2 fouls in the game's first 3 minutes.
Yeah, those are quick 2 fouls by Tyler Parrish. The sophomore just looking a little rusty out there right now. Can't find his grip. 2 quick fouls.
Bills inside, has it swatted by Owen Guest, and here comes Chesterton. Sims up court. Into the corner, Parrish. Inside looking for Mullen, has it taken away. Here comes Boone Grove. And Melkai wants to slow it down as our first sub gets ready to check in. It is Sean Casper. Late whistle, but a foul drawn by Jared Bankovich, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
That foul is on Chris Mullen. That's his first. And we also got, it looks like, George Vaharitas coming in the game for the Trojans. 2 subs coming in after this first free throw, and it's good.
First of 2 in for Bankovich. And who comes out? It's Mullen and Guest. So 2 fouls for Tyler Parrish. He's not coming out. But entering the game, George Vaharitis along with Sean Casper.
Interesting move here by Mark Urban, but you know what? He's a very smart individual. I think he knows what he's doing. He's keeping Parrish out there because he knows that Parrish can play clean as much as he can. He's just got to avoid foul trouble. Cannot get a third this quick.
Nearly halfway through quarter number 1. Boone Grove on top, 5-0. Chesterton offense working. There's Grayson, and Grayson off the back iron can't get the second bounce to fall. Travis Grayson with his first shot attempt doesn't get it to go. Out of bounds, following the block from Sims on Melkai. It'll stay with Boone Grove.
What a block by Justin Sims, but Travis Grayson just tiptoeing that end line, could not stay in bounds.
Melkai to inbound. To Bankovich, who's got a couple of free throws tonight. Chesterton still looking for their first points, trail 5-0. Inside Murray, pump fake, up with it, no, follow, he tips it out of bounds, it'll go over to Chesterton.
Yeah, he tried to tip it to one of his players, but unfortunately, it ended up going out of bounds. And it goes back to Chesterton, still looking for their first points of the night.
Jared Schlensky alongside Tyler Richards here from Boone Grove High. Chesterton undefeated on the year, 21-0. They trail 5-0. Ripped by Steinhilber to the cup. No foul call, but he gets it to go. Little kiss off the top of the window.
Oh.
His second bucket. He's got a game-high 5, and it's now 7-0 in favor of Boone Grove.
Great steal by Steinhilber, but what defense by Sims. Just to stand there and not have any contact, straight up vertical.
Travis Grayson, 40 yesterday, gets Chesterton on the board, up and under finish with the right hand, and it's 7-2. Double team comes, Melkai in trouble, and a timeout, a smart timeout too, called by Matt McKay. We'll take one with them. We're 5 minutes into quarter number 1, Boone Grove 7, Chesterton 2. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
30-second timeout from the Boone Grove Wolves called by Matt McKay. Trey Steinhilber averaging 19 a night. He's got 5 already, and his team on top 7-2. Trap defense comes from Chesterton. Nearly stolen and tipped out of bounds last by Murray of Boone Grove. We didn't see that to begin the game, but so far the pressure defense has been effective. You expect it to continue?
Oh, absolutely. This pressure defense is going to cause more turnovers left and right. It's already caused 2 by Boone Grove. You got a new face into the game.
Nick Fermonic for Chesterton getting his first minutes as Justin Sims checks out. Parrish with those 2 early fouls has garnered the trust of his head coach Mark Urban. He's still in the game. Swung around. Verheritis for 3. Give it to me. And George Verheritis gets on the board and makes it a 1-possession game.
Beautiful passing there by Chesterton. Over to Veritis in the corner for the triple.
Nearly swatted and stolen by Chesterton. It goes out of bounds off Parrish. And Parrish, the only one to not come out of the game for Chesterton. Travis Grayson going to get a quick blow. And checking in, Carson Parrish, the brother of Tyler.
You got a senior on the team and you got a sophomore. Not too bad.
Stolen away. Here comes Parrish to the cup. Rip, but a foul called. I thought he got him clean. They say no. Mason Bills couldn't get it clean. And to the line for 2 goes Tyler Parrish, the sophomore.
I thought it was clean from here. And you can hear the Boone Grove student section. They're agreeing with us that that was clean. But you know what? The official had the better angle than we did here, Jared.
First of 2 from the sophomore goes through, his first point of the game, and it is now 7-6 in favor of Boone Grove. A free throw pending. They'll have this tied up. Chesterton has trailed by as much as 7. They're on a 7-0 run right now. The second of 2 goes through, and we've got 2 minutes left to go in quarter number 1. Full court trap comes from Chesterton. Melkai across the timeline. Fakes a 3 inside. Murray, no whistle called, and he brings it home off the glass with a right hand.
Mark Urban giving that official an earful down there who was on the baseline. He thought that should have been an offensive foul, a charge on Murray.
Inside, Guest high with the right hand. He gets it to go.
Good feet inside to Guest for the easy deuce. Right off the glass. Easy layup.
9-9. Both teams counter with layups here. 90 seconds to go. Murray again. This time with the left hand. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, he was acting a little too fancy there. Trying to do a little finger roll.
Parrish to the cup. strong, but a foul called, and Tyler Parrish to the line for a pair.
I believe this is going to be on Jared Benkovic, and yes, it is. That's his first.
Benkovic, the foul. That's a good foul, too. You can't give up any easy points, especially against a team of Chesterton's magnitude.
Absolutely.
Their first lead tonight. Parrish a perfect 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. 1:17 to go. Chesterton undefeated on the season, on top 10-9. The second of two short, pulled down by Bills, and here comes Steinhilber across half court. Melkai to Murray. Benkovic to Melkai. They might be holding for the final shot. Double team comes. Who do you want taking this final shot, Tyler?
Oh, I got to say, Steinhilber's got to be your main man to take this shot.
Melkai loses it off his foot. It will go to Chesterton. They were content with that half-court passive defense early on, but they've upped up the tempo and have picked them up full court too.
This is a smart move by Mark Urban. I think this is the kind of defense you want to see. Cause a little havoc, a little VCU defense, to be honest.
Outside, pump fake. Parrish looking for him on the backdoor cut, can't find him. For Monick. Now over to the other Parrish, that's Carson. Carson to the basket. Right hand, short, tip, no. Tipped out, here comes Melkai with 20 to go. Couple of good opportunities, but couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, now Matt McKay telling his boys, hold off, we're taking this down to the last second. We want the last shot.
What are you drawing up here?
Oh, you got to draw either inside or maybe a three-pointer.
Look to be tipped. Melkai doesn't get it to go. Half-court heave to beat the buzzer. No from Carson Parrish, and that'll end quarter number one. Chesterton 10, Boone Grove 9. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter coming up next here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
As a Northwest Indiana native and a seasoned real estate professional, Stephanie Cowger at White Hat Realty Group recognizes and values the trust her clients place in her and strives every day to exceed their expectations. With a vast knowledge of the area, Stephanie can help you find the right home at the right price. When selling, Stephanie will market your home aggressively, maximizing your equity to get you top dollar. Buying or selling, it's important to have the best representation. Give Stephanie a call and start making your real estate goals a reality.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Moments away from the start of quarter number two here at Boone Grove High School. Jared Schlinsky joined by Tyler Richards. Special thanks to Dustin Russ along with AJ here on hand. 10-9 our score after one quarter. Chesterton to begin with the ball here in quarter number two. Your first quarter thoughts, especially that hot start from Boone Grove. Backdoor feed on the lob, unable to go through for Sims. They've had a couple easy ones and can't get them to go.
Yeah, that was the thing. They had a chances to get to the cup, just couldn't answer. Nice runner by Melkai.
Melkai from about 8 feet gets it to fall. Grayson to the basket, has it ripped, but a foul called by Murray.
Steinhilber did not like that call. He looked right at the ref and goes like, I don't know about that one.
Melkai on the board with his first 2 points tonight. Our score 11-10 in favor of Boone Grove, as the crowd trying to get loud and distract Grayson, who hits the first.
Grayson, like you said last night against Valparaiso, 40 points in that OT victory over the Vikings.
Tied at 11 here with 7:33 to go in the first half. The second of two falls for Grayson, and Chesterton back in front.
And back in the full court press for Mark Urban's Trojans once again.
Double team comes. Steinhilber to Melkai. Back to him. Inside Murray. Murray jump pass has it taken away by Carson Parrish. And quickly into the hands of Travis Grayson.
That's going to be 2 hands on Melkai. That's not a smart foul right there.
Foul against Melkai, a blocking foul, his first, the team's 4th. They're shooting it well from the line right now. Chesterton 5 of 6. Owen Guess met by Steinhilber finds the quarterback, Chris Mullen. Now for 3, in and out, no. Mullen the board. Maybe a whistle, no. Bankovic gets the block. And here comes Boone Grove.
Mark Urban with his hands in the air like, I don't know what I have to do to get a foul around here, boys.
Melkai nearly has it ripped by Parrish. Melkai the runner again, short, tipped out of bounds by Mullen. It stays with Boone Grove.
It was a good runner by Melkai. Nice, another runner there. But Chesterton could not secure the rebound. So it's going to stay on this end of the court with the Wolves.
12-11 our score. Chesterton leads. Tipped out and taken away by Chesterton. Guest up court. Grayson. Grayson, one dribble. High off the window. No. The foul on Steinhilber. And the Trojans back to the stripe for a pair.
Foul's starting to rack up. That's the 15th foul against Boone Grove, and that's the first on Steinhilber.
6:33 remains here in the first half. Jared Schlinsky alongside Tyler Richards. A 7-0 early lead from Boone Grove. Chesterton countered and able to close out the first half with a 10-9 advantage. That one unable to go. Keeps it at 12-11. This what you kind of expected so far? Or?
Not at all.
No?
I really expected a little bit more of a higher scoring lead for Chesterton at this point. I mean, they're a 4A school, but, you know, they're playing a very good 2A school here in Boone Grove.
Second of 2 falls for Grayson, and that is the biggest lead tonight for Chesterton, 13-11. Now we see some zone defense tonight from Chesterton. Melkai steps into a 3, short, taken down by Carson Parrish.
That's not smart. That's not Melkai's shot. It was it was rushed.
Carson Parrish looking for the cutter. Grayson, he can't hang on to it, and it goes back to Boone Grove.
Travis Grayson knew he had the pass, and it was just a little bit too slippery, and he lost it out of bounds.
Melkai, 1 for 3 from the field here in the second quarter. Boone Grove down by a pair. Bills to the cup, gets it to go over. Owen Guest, we're tied at 13.
My goodness, what a move by Bills.
Grayson inside, out to Sims. The sophomore for 3, strong, off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. It goes back to Boone Grove. Chesterton's getting some good looks, but not getting them to fall right now.
I agree with you, Jared. They're getting the looks, and they're giving Boone Grove left and right, advantage after advantage, and chance after chance. They got to stop giving them these chances, otherwise this could be a long night for Mark Urban.
We'll keep it here as a timeout taken by Mark Urban and the Chesterton Trojans. George Schlinsky alongside Tyler Richards. Special thanks to our producer, Nick Russ, and our cameraman, Andrew Johnson. Tied at 13. You said before the timeout you expected a much higher scoring game. You credit that to teams missing a lot of open shots or pretty good defense.
I could definitely say that it's teams missing a lot of good open shots, but also the defense. The defense on Boone Grove's end been very good. They've been shutting down players left and right, but also you got to say the turnovers have been killing both teams. Chesterton's had some unforced errors on one end. Boone Grove with some unforced errors on the other end. So it's been kind of canceling each other out. But still, all in all, a great ball game. 13-13. Knotted up.
How about both teams playing back-to-back? Yesterday, both teams had really hard, gut-wrenching victories. Chesterton had to go into overtime to beat Valpo. You take that into account a little bit for the slow offensive struggles?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a little fatigue in the air. It's tough for a high school kid to go back-to-back night after a big win over a conference foe, and then come out here and no less go on the road. Now, if this was at Chesterton, I'd say completely different because they don't have to travel. But now the road factor comes in here a little bit, Jared.
Melkai draws the blocking foul. I think it's going to be against Owen Guest, and it is. And we talked about these two teams. They can score. Chesterton came into tonight's game averaging around 66 points, and Boone Grove just over 60. We might not even get both teams to 20 before the end of the half.
I could definitely agree with that. And Tyler Parrish has just checked out. He actually only has 2 fouls.
Picked him up in the first 2 minutes of the game. Hasn't been called for one since. Back into the game, Verheritis for Chesterton. Bills looking for the cutter. Steinhilber too low at his ankles. Up court, Verheritis with the left hand gets it to fall. His 4th and 5th points tonight. He hit a 3 earlier, and he's got 5. A 2-point lead for Chesterton matches their biggest lead. Bankovic inside looking for the cutting Murray. Can't get it to him. Murray, though, gets the loose ball. And a timeout called by Boone Grove. Excellent hustle by the Wolves to keep it with Boone Grove. We'll take a timeout here. 4:48 to go in quarter number 2. It's Boone Grove trailing Chesterton 15-13 here on the Region Sports Network.
Are the freezing temperatures of winter starting to give you the blues? Can't wait till summer? Well, summer has arrived at the 2022 Lake County Boat Show. Come on out to the Lake County Boat Show at the Lake County Fairgrounds, running February 25th through the 27th. Check out the 2022 models from Sanpan, Hurricane, Bayliner, and more. From canoes to kayaks, wave runners to pontoons, you'll find it all. For more info, check out the website lakecountyboatshow.com. We'll see you there, and don't forget the sunblock.
Andrew Murray dives on the ball, gets a timeout. It'll stay with Boone Grove as they trail by 2. Inside, Melkai blocked from behind by Owen Guest. Great find by Steinhilber, but an even better defensive block from Owen Guest. Keeps it again with Boone Grove.
Yeah, and what a move by Owen Guest not to cause contact from behind to draw a foul.
Bills high inside to Murray. Has it blocked, gets his own rebound. Up again, no. And it'll be last off Murray, they say. Good interior defense by the quarterback, Chris Mullen.
Chris Mullen with a beautiful couple blocks in the paint to deny Murray that easy deuce.
4:30 to go here in quarter number 2. Chesterton hasn't led by more than 2 tonight. They lead 15-13. Mullen puts it on the bounce. Nearly has it ripped. Cross court, Verheritis, pump fake. Cross court, Grayson, he'll try a 3. That one's short. Rebounded by Melkai, and here comes Boone Grove.
I know Grayson can hit those, but you got to work it inside. That's your game plan here. Go to Murray. He's got a foul already. Get him in foul trouble. Get that second foul on him.
Melkai 1 for 4 from the field in the quarter. Inside, Murray nearly has a rip. This time gets it to fall inside with the right hand, and we're back and tied at 15 all. Verheritis steps into a 3 short. Bills pulls it down, and then stolen by Chris Mullen. Grayson, jump stop. Out to Parrish. Grayson looking into the corner. Instead keeps it and draws the foul on Murray, who didn't think he got him.
I don't think he got him either, but you know what? After thinking about that play over again, there was a little contact. I think it might have been just a little bit of a push-off. And Matt McKay giving our official here an earful on that call, saying you don't call that down there, but you're calling that down here.
Travis Grayson with 4 points is 2 of 4 from the free throw line, make him 2 of 5. He's missed 3 straight free throws.
I don't know if it's the atmosphere, the fans stomping their feet trying to make a miss, or maybe a little fatigue from that 40-point game last night out of him.
Nick Vermonic back in, the junior for Chris Mullen. Grayson's second free throw gets it to go, and Chesterton back in front, 16-15. Steinhilber, double team comes to Melkai, nearly has it ripped, and they get Grayson for a reach.
That was an easy foul right there. Just got a little too much of him, did Grayson, and that's Grayson's second. He goes to the bench.
Chesterton's fifth as Murray checks out. And the first time today, we get to see Boone Grove's Cameron Dixon.
Matt McKay usually likes to play with those same starting five. Dixon comes off the bench.
Floater from Steinhilber gets it to go. He had 5 in the first quarter, gets his first points here in the second quarter. And Boone Grove back in front now, 17-16.
And now they were looking for an extension off there off Parrish. There was nothing there from my perspective.
Verharitis, top of the key, puts it on the bounce, swings it out. Inside to the other Parrish, blocked right into the hands of Verharitis, who gets it to go with the reverse.
It was a great block, but Verharitis right there for the rebound and the putback. Easy deuce. Chesterton back up by 1.
We've had 4 lead changes in the quarter. It's 18-17 Chesterton. 2:20 to go. Steinhilber to Melkai. A very slow offensive game. Neither team has eclipsed 20 here in the half. And don't be surprised to see a lot of time tick off here from Matt McKay's Boone Grove Wolves. Off the hands of Bankovic, can't hang on to it. It goes back to Chesterton. Not too many turnovers here in the second quarter, but that's a big one.
That's a huge one. And like I said before, unforced errors in the first quarter were a big story. They haven't been so far here in the second quarter, but that is a big one. Bankovic knows he wants that pass back.
Carson Parrish feels the double team, finds Owen Guest. Right wing 3 short. Rebound pulled down, and a foul called on the ground against Bankovic. And it'll bring who is it bringing to the line? Chesterton's
Verharitis.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Verharitis. He's got a game-high 7 points. 1:46 to go. He's got a nice shooting stroke.
He very much does, and that's the second foul.
Way
on
short
Bankovic.
there. Bankovic, a good block out, pulls down the board.
And Matt McKay trusting Bankovic, not taking him out of the game with 2 fouls here late in the second quarter.
Melkai matched up against Owen Guest. Mason Bills spins, and a reach-in and a foul called. This one against Guest. That's the 6th team foul against Chesterton, so one more, and Boone Grove will go to the line for 1-and-1s.
Yeah, we're already in the bonus for Chesterton on one end, and looks like we could be close to being the bonus here for Boone Grove.
Steinhilber to the cup. No. His tip back. No. Strong rebound by Carson Parrish.
Well, a strong rebound by Steinhilber, though.
Nearly slips. Verharitis back to the basket. Pulls it out.
Fans wanted to travel, but he just did not have control of the basketball. That's not a travel there, Jared.
Verharitis thought about it there. Inside double team. There is Verharitis, and he gets it to go. A 3-point lead for Chesterton. Verharitis with 9 off the bench. The biggest lead tonight for Chesterton. You hold for the final shot here if you're Boone Grove?
Possibly not, but you know there's a foul, though. A little bump and run by Chesterton, it looked like.
Melkai draws the contact. He was in the act of shooting. He should get a pair. No, it's going to be a 1-and-1.
This officiating crew has been very solid here tonight, Jared. I reprimand all the officials for me being one. I never like saying anything bad about, but this is a great crew right here tonight. They've had a lot of good calls, and they've let the boys play, which is nice.
Melkai's free throw off the right side of the iron. Back to Chesterton, 40 seconds to go. Parrish. Inside. Vaharitis out around the perimeter. Chesterton maybe holding for the final shot of the half. They lead 20-17. Are you looking to go through Vaharitis here?
I think Vaharitis is your best answer here, or even going to Parrish at that point, too.
10 seconds to go. Parrish. He needs to go. Uses the ball screen for Monarch. Vaharitis. Excuse me, that's Guest. Melkai at the buzzer. No. And that ends the first half. Chesterton 20, Boone Grove 17. We'll take a little timeout, come back, recap the first half, and then get you ready for the second half as you are listening to high school basketball here from the Hoosier State on the only place to watch, the Region Sports Network.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til, now you know.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
As a Northwest Indiana native and a seasoned real estate professional, Stephanie Cowger at White Hat Realty Group recognizes and values the trust her clients place in her and strives every day to exceed their expectations. With a vast knowledge of the area, Stephanie can help you find the right home at the right price. When selling, Stephanie will market your home aggressively, maximizing your equity to get you top dollar. Buying or selling, it's important to have the best representation. Give Stephanie a call and start making your real estate goals a reality.
The team of sports medicine experts at Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana is committed to getting athletes back in the game, with a focus on not only helping patients recover from injuries, but helping improve athletic performance to prevent injuries. Orthopedic Specialists provides the most advanced, comprehensive care to their patients. To learn more about all orthopedic specialists can do to help rehab and prevent athletic injuries, visit them on the web at osni.org or call them at 219-923-3300. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, providing world-class care to Northwest Indiana for over 20 years.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
20-17 our score at the halfway mark in this one. Chesterton 21-0 on the season, looking to make it 22-0. But Tyler, they got off to a slow start, trailed 7-0 to begin the ball game, trailed 10-9 at the end of the first quarter. But they found their guy, George Vaharitis, at the end of the second quarter. He's got a game-high 9 points. A guy maybe we weren't expecting to see have to come up on the offensive end, but they've really needed him so far tonight.
No, George Vaharitis has gotten some great bench points for the Trojans tonight here against Boone Grove. 9 points, as you said, Jared. Really, Grayson got into foul trouble early. Tyler Parrish gets into foul trouble. He gets 2 fouls. And really they haven't been able to work it inside. And when they work it inside, it's a turnover or it's a missed layup at that point. And then they've been having looks from the outside as well, but they just haven't been falling.
Boone Grove hanging in there against Chesterton. Boone Grove 14-6 coming into tonight. They've won 6 straight, and they don't seem phased at all playing against the number 1 team in Class 4A. Trey Steinhilber, he's got 7. A couple of costly turnovers from both teams, especially early on. But the difference, I would say, some really strong defensive showings, especially from the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. The inside defense has been unbelievable. You saw the first possession of this first quarter. How much time was taken off the clock? I think about 90 seconds. It was all passing around the perimeter because Boone Grove could not solve the man-to-man to get it inside to Murray. Murray was at the top of the key. Their big man was at the top of the key. That's not where he belongs. He belongs in the paint.
Chesterton got off to a good start from the free throw line, 4 for 4, but they shot under 50% at the end of the second quarter. When you look at this game, we saw both teams get into the bonus. It may very well come down to free throw shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. And you gotta hit the freebies. When you go to the line and you get the advantage, get the chance to hit those free shots, you gotta hit them because it could come down to 3 throws like you said, Jared. But, you know, there's still a lot of ball to be played here.
And a wonderful halftime show we're seeing from the Boone Grove cheerleaders. Plus, they got some of the youth kids out today. Couldn't expect or ask for much more. What a great showing tonight from the fans and now the cheerleaders on hand.
Yeah, absolutely. I always love coming out to Boone Grove. They're great hospitality. Josh Russell is a great athletic director. He always treats you well when you come here. Really, any athletic director treats you well in the region. Let's be honest. They're all great athletic directors.
We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about some second half keys and look over the box score again. Second half coming up shortly here between Boone Grove and Chesterton on the Region Sports Network.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til, now you know.
Are the freezing temperatures of winter starting to give you the blues? Can't wait till summer? Well, summer has arrived at the 2022 Lake County Boat Show. Come on out to the Lake County Boat Show at the Lake County Fairgrounds, running February 25th through the 27th. Check out the 2022 models from Sanpan, Hurricane, Bayliner, and more. From canoes to kayaks, wave runners to pontoons, you'll find it all. For more info, check out the website lakecountyboatshow.com. We'll see you there, and don't forget the sunblock. Java Wave at your local Family Express is the perfect way to get your day started or keep you moving at any time. With 12 freshly ground bean-to-cup flavors to choose from, Java Wave at Family Express has just what you're looking for, whether it's hot or iced coffee. To see all of the delicious flavor options and to find a Family Express near you, log on to familyexpress.com/JavaWave. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Less than 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Jared Schlinsky joined by Tyler Richards and our producer Nick Russ, plus our cameraman Andrew Johnson. Got a great crew on hand for a great ball game. Chesterton 21-0, the number 1 ranked team in Class 4A. They lead Boone Grove 20-17. Some may have expected a little bit wider of a margin with that lead, but give credit where credit's due. Boone Grove They had a big 7-0 lead to begin the first quarter. They've hung in there tooth and nail with Chesterton. What are they going to do? What are they going to have to do to pull off the upset?
Well, they got to stop Vaharidis off the bench. He's been the main scorer for Chesterton here tonight. 9 points. I mean, Grayson really hasn't been that much of a threat compared to what we thought he was going to. I think he still has a little bit of a hangover from last night's big performance against the Valparaiso Vikings.
Vaharidis, 9 points, including 5 in the second quarter to lead all scorers. Travis Grayson had 40. A little bit of a slow start, especially from the line, just 2 of 6, 4 total points. How do you get him going in the second half if you're Mark Urban of Chesterton?
Well, you got to give him the open looks. That's the thing. He's had the open looks, but also you can't turn the ball over if you're Mark Urban. That's was killing them. Every time Grayson got the ball in his hands, it was a turnover, it seemed like. Couldn't handle a pass, errant pass, or even just a bad shot in general from the Chesterton Trojans, or it was rushed as well.
Chesterton in the yellow and maroon. Looks like they're going to start with the same 5 they used to begin the game. And Tyler Parrish, Travis Grayson, Owen Guest, Justin Sims, and Chris Mullen. Same thing for Boone Grove. Trey Steinhilber, Connor Melkai, Drew Murray, Mason Bills, and Jared Bankovich to begin this third quarter. 16 minutes left of regulation. We've seen Chesterton play passive defensively, and then we saw towards the end they started with the full court trap, the full court press. What do you expect from Mark Urban to begin the second half? You expect that full court press?
You know, it definitely worked very well to Urban's advantage, and I think that they'll continue to do that. That full court press or even a half court press here as looks like it'll be Boone Grove's ball to start the second half here.
Mason Bills finds Trey Steinhilber. He leads the way for Boone Grove with 7, and we are ready to open up quarter number 3. Boone Grove in the blue and white. Chesterton, the visitor, in the yellow and maroon. Steinhilber inside finds the cutter. Mason Bills with the easy 2, and you couldn't have drawn it up much better if you're Matt McKay of Boone Grove.
I mean, Steinhilber drawn all the attention, and Bills just came from out of nowhere. Just from behind.
Loose ball pulled down by Murray, now ripped away by Mullen. And we've got some elbows flying around on the deck.
Now, Chris Mullen fumbled the ball, and just like his quarterback instincts, he just falls on top of it to keep it on this end of the court. Jump ball.
Grayson to inbound. Inside, left hand. Owen Guest gets it to fall. His first points tonight. Back to a 3-point lead for Chesterton. Steinhilber to Bankovich. Back to him from Bills. Nice right hand and a good start for Boone Grove to open up the third quarter.
Matching point for point, keeping this game in reach. Good steal by Murray.
Melkai behind the back. Tries to draw the foul. Can't get the layup to go. And now Chesterton with numbers. 5-on-4. Grayson called for the travel.
And Coach Matt McKay wants to know why it's not a foul. And Melkai is yelling at the referee, literally. And I think he's actually yelling at McKay, to be honest.
He thought he was fouled. No whistle called.
Like I said, they're letting the boys play tonight, Jared.
Bankovich inside. Bills' his layup rattles around. He's 2 of 2 to begin quarter number 3. And back in front, Boone Grove by 1.
Well, you thought it was going to be Steinhilber, but it's been Mason Bills to start the second half. 4 quick ones for the senior.
Inside, back to the basket. Mullen backs down. Bankovich fakes to the right. Back to Sims. Out for 3. Guest short. Mullen, the rebound. Can't corral it all the way through. It's going back to Boone Grove. And here comes the full court pressure from Chesterton.
Mark Urban knows what he's doing. He's trying to get turnovers caused Ooh, almost a reach in there.
Steinhilber to Bills. Bills breaks the press inside. Murray gets the lay and a fall. Mullen wanted the charge, doesn't get it.
And so did Mark Urban. You saw Mark Urban wave his hands in the air. Nice move by Grayson for the runner and the floater in the lane.
Neither team got over 20 points in quarter number 1 and quarter number 2 combined, but we're getting some scoring here in the third. Chesterton down by 1. Way off there. Melkai 0 for 2 from the field here to open up the third. Grayson up and under, gets it to go. Wow! He got way up there, went in between 2 defenders and puts Chesterton back in front.
My goodness, this kid is unbelievable. 40-point game last night, and he's on the board to start the second half. What a move by
Bergaritis checks
senior.
in for Mullen, and he'll have a seat right next to his head coach, Mark Urban. I wonder if he's telling him, if you got good position, go up with the ball. He's passed on a couple of good, easy opportunities.
He definitely has, but he's a quarterback. He's trying to get some assists out there as Grayson misses for the old-fashioned three-point play.
He has now missed 5 straight free throws. Murray to Bankovic. Melkai. 26-25, just tuning in. Chesterton, the visitor in yellow, in front. Murray on the deck to Bankovic. Steinhilber has it taken away. And Verharitis, who had 9 in the first half off the bench with a steal. Now they find him at the top of the key. Out to Guest. It was tipped. Bankovic got a nice hand on it. You surprised Verharitis didn't pop that from the top of the key?
I was very surprised that Verharitis did not pop that from the top of the key, but Guest had a good look. But Bankovic right there for a beautiful swat, and Murray with a nice rebound.
Fakes the ball screen. 17-footer, short. Loose ball. Guest comes away with it, but he finds Melkai. Melkai to the basket. Gets it to rattle through. He's on the board here for the third. And it's 27-26, the lead back to Boone Grove.
Oh, boy, folks, strap in. This is going to be a good one.
Sims, haven't heard much of him on offense. Backing down Murray. Short, but he draws the whistle, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
And Murray just got right in the face of the official. And Matt McKay, he was vertical, straight vertical. And the official says he was over him. That's what caused the foul there. He was not vertical, according to our official.
This crowd getting louder, especially over on the Boone Grove side. Sims rattles the first in. He's got his first points tonight. Sean Casper checks in for Owen Guest. We don't see Boone Grove go all that deep, maybe 2 or 3 off the bench. Chesterton will go a full 5.
Mark Urban likes to play his bench. He likes to play all of his players. Gives them each the same, possibly it's usually the same amount of time, but, you know, there's some players that play a little more.
Second of 2 falls for Sims. We're halfway through the third. Chesterton, the visitor, back in front, 28-27. Bills, jump stop, out to Murray. No, Bankovic, top of the key. He doesn't want to try it.
I thought Murray was going to spot open for that 3 for a second,
No,
Jared.
I did too. I really did. He had a good look.
He did.
Melkai to Steinhilber.
And Steinhilber trying to calm down the boys.
A lot of patience on this possession. Steinhilber draws the whistle. That's the first against Chesterton.
And I believe that's going on Grayson. That's 3.
And here comes Cameron Dixon of Buffalo Grove. Melkai. Baseline drive, Murray. 3:40 to go. Boone Grove down by 1. They have not trailed by more than 3. They led 7-0 to begin the game. It has been back and forth. Steinhilber has not really shot all that many. He hasn't taken all that many shots.
No, he was the main scorer in the first half, but he's been silent here, start of the second half, Jared.
Done a nice job facilitating. Inside, beautiful feed, and he missed it. Bills couldn't get it to foul. What a pass.
And I saw Matt McKay go, oh my goodness.
Grayson to the cup for a quick 2, and Chesterton now up by 3, matches their biggest lead. Melkai Across half court. Inside Bankovic. Blocked by Sims, but a foul.
I thought he got all ball there for a second, Jared.
Bankovic to the line for two. Sims thought he had that block. Instead, a shooting foul against him. Now both teams with 2 team fouls.
First foul of the contest on Sims, by the way.
And Bankovic gets that to go. 30-28. Chesterton up by a pair. Tyler Parrish along with Justin Sims check out. Nick Fermonic back in. Same thing with Chris Mullen. Bankovic out. And back in again, Cameron Dixon. Been a quick moving third quarter. Outside.
Oh!
And a moving screen. This one against Verharides. And here comes some pressure defense from Chesterton. Steinhilber tells everybody, clear out.
I think we have a clock issue.
.258 on the clock. It was, I guess, a clock malfunction.
While we have this little break, I'd like to say that down in Logansport, the 4A semi-state game for girls basketball, Noblesville has defeated Crown Point. Noblesville, the Millers, will be moving on to play for the 4A state championship. A great season by the Crown Point Lady Bulldogs and Chris Siebert.
Yeah, a lot of region teams making some noise, but no one, I think, making more noise than Chesterton. Number 1 ranked team in Class 4A. They're 21-0. Double team comes inside Murray. Now outside. Melkai for 3. His first triple tonight. And he's got 5 here in the third. Boone Grove back in front by 2. Tipped out Mullen. Over to Parrish. Parrish to the cup. The foul. The roll.
Oh, my goodness.
All the way around the cup, and it just wouldn't go forward.
The rim said no. What a disappointment for Cameron Parrish, but a big sigh of relief from all the Boone Grove fans. They are up by 2, and now, at best, Chesterton can tie it.
Parrish off the back iron with the first. Chris Mullen, an all-state quarterback committed to the University of Indianapolis, has had really good post position, but hasn't looked to shoot the ball. I wonder if he'll look to do that here down the stretch. The second goes. Parrish with his first point tonight. And now the lead for Boone Grove, just 1. Melkai out of trouble, and a hold against Parrish. That's the third against Chesterton. No, make it the fourth.
25, that is
Verharides.
Sean Casper.
Yeah, Casper, I'm sorry. Up court, Murray. Back to the senior point guard, Steinhilber. Into the corner, Bills. He'll try a 3. Great rotation, and Steinhilber pumped up. A 4-point lead for Boone Grove, and this crowd as loud as they have been all night.
Melkay on one end, Steinhilber on the other end. Threes are raining down here in Boone Grove, Jared.
Grayson. Verharides inside Mullen, and a hard foul on Steinhilber. A hard foul, but nothing more than that.
That'll be 2 shots for Mullen. Good feed inside. Mullen had the look, and Steinhilber just did not give him enough time and distance to move.
Mullen has yet to score. Gets that one to rattle in for his first point. 35-32, Chesterton undefeated, 21-0, already have won the DAC. They trail by 3. His second rattles out. Chesterton came into today's game shooting the ball pretty well from the charity stripe. That has not been the case tonight. They are under 50% from the line, nearly ripped away. Bills to Murray in the corner. Melkai. Steinhilber. Inside, taken away. And it'll go over to Chesterton.
I think that's the right call. I think it went off of Murray's chest at the last possible second. It was close. It was bang, bang. But a heads-up call by our official here tonight.
One of the few turnovers tonight from Trey Steinhilber. Looked for the steal. Verharides out to Grayson. And a foul on Melkai. That's an easy reach-in.
A little bump there by Melkai on Grayson. And that's the fourth foul. Back-to-back fouls on Boone Grove. 5-4 in the fouls here in the second half, Jared.
35-32. Boone Grove up by 3. They've led by as much as 7. Verharides back to the basket, faces up. Now tries a runner. No. Tipped by Mullen on the rebound, and he collects it, and it'll be fouled on the play.
I believe that's going to be on Cameron Dixon. I am correct.
Chesterton doing a good job attacking the boards, but they are struggling from the line with less than a minute to go here in the third.
They very much are, and now the starters coming back off the bench. And it looks like a new face for Boone Grove. Hunter Noonan coming in the game for the Wolves, replacing Drew Murray, who deserves a rest. He's been a monster today.
35-33, Chesterton down by a pair. Mullen looking to hit the second of 2. Gets it to go.
Oh my goodness! He stepped over the line. It's a turnover by Boone Grove.
Yeah, I thought he stepped over trying to grab the ball. I'm surprised they called that. Less than a minute to go. Grayson, the inbounder, finds Sims. Dribble handoff, Grayson to the cup. Inside, Mullen lays it in. He's got 5 here in the quarter, and more importantly, Chesterton regains the lead. Bills draws the foul against Grayson.
That's 4. If it's on Grayson, I believe it is. He's pleading his case with the ref, but Grayson just did not have the legal guarding position. That is a great blocking foul called by the official. And Mark Urban, he's giving the official an earful here right in front of us, saying, how is that a blocking foul? He literally pushed him in the back.
Urban's got to be careful. He's getting pretty hot. Grayson is probably going to sit for a while. 36-35, Chesterton in front. How long do you sit him for, you think?
You got to sit him for the rest of this quarter and maybe at least half of the fourth quarter. You need him for that second half.
Steinhilber keeps his dribble with the left hand. No, Mullen has come up big here in the third. Inside for Sims, and he's overthrew him.
Oh, the quarterback, just a little too much mustard on that throw. This isn't football, kid. This isn't a 100-yard field.
Yeah, you'd like to see him maybe pull that ball out. Melkai in the corner. Double team comes. Back to Bills. Bills finds his man and out with the jumper. Gets it to go. Cameron Dixon. I don't think anyone expected him to take that shot. Back in front. And a charge called against Mullen. Boone Grove regains the lead, and they're going to get the ball back with 3.8 to go.
And that is on Carson Parrish, his first foul, and it's all even, 6 apiece in the foul category. Oh my goodness.
What do you draw up here? Not a lot of time.
3.8 seconds. It's got to be a baseball pass to half court at least. I stand corrected. It's a pass to Steinhilber. And Steinhilber almost lost it. He throws it up. Oh my goodness. If he would have made that, I think I would have lost my mind.
Threw it over his head, behind his back. An exciting third quarter of play. 37 for Boone Grove, 36 for Chesterton. We'll take a timeout here on the Region Sports Network. The fourth quarter coming up next here on the Region Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Boone Grove was down by 3 to begin the second half. They now have a 1-point lead as we enter the fourth. Jared Schlensky alongside Tyler Richards, Andrew Johnson, and Nick Russ. 37-36 our score. Chesterton on the verge of being upset. They have yet to lose all season. Steinhilber to the basket with the left hand, gets it to roll in.
Listen to these fans here. It's getting loud and proud. Boone Grove representing well tonight.
Parrish loses it, and a foul by Mullen brings Boone Grove to the line for a 1-and-1. $1 million question. Your best player, Travis Grayson, has 4 fouls against him. How much longer can you leave him on the bench?
I don't know. If this league gets out of hand, I think Mark Urban's got to think, I got to get Grayson back in this game.
Steinhilber with 10. To the line, splash. (40-36). Make it 41-36. He's got a game-high 12.
You got to think, if Boone Grove does upset Chesterton, it's the biggest win in program history.
Very well could be. The number 1 ranked team in Class 4A, Chesterton. Mullen doesn't see anything. Now to Parrish. Parrish to Sims into the corner. Pump fake. The other Parrish. No, Owen Guest. Fouled hard into the line for a pair. It is the younger Tyler Parrish. Carson Parrish, 1 for 2 from the line tonight.
And it's on Benkovic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Hits the first. And here comes Cameron Dixon.
It looked clean from my end, but he got a lot of arm going up.
Mark Urban's got to be careful. He's getting a full step onto the court every time I see him. Definitely is not staying within that coach's restriction zone. 41-38, Parrish knocks down a pair.
Mark Urban always likes to play just the edges of the coach's box. Oh, good swipe and a turnover there by Boone Grove. Costly again.
Owen Guest the rip. Carson Parrish cross court. Facilitating the offense. There's Tyler Parrish to his brother. Inside, Sims on the block. Double team comes. High off the window. Sim gets it to go. You got to think they're going to try and utilize him, especially with Grayson on the bench here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's your big key weapon underneath right there. If you're Mark Urban, either that or Chris Mullen at this point.
Melkai had 5 points in the third quarter. A slow start in the first half. He's starting to heat up, though. 41-40 our score. Boone Grove in front. Taking a lot of time on this possession. Ripped by Tyler Parrish. Parrish to the cup. Double pump. Gets the lay-in to go.
Oh, no.
And Steinhilber slow to get up.
Oh, no. That is not a good sign. He's holding, looks like a rib on there. And Matt McKay's got to get a sub into the game unless they're going to let him stay. He's going to stay.
Yeah, I thought maybe he got kicked. I think he got kicked in the ribs when Parrish went up. 42-41, Melkai draws the block. He's done a good job today initiating the contact, and he's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that's the third foul on Tyler Parrish. Quicked up 2 quick ones in that first half. Hasn't had a foul since, and there's the first one of the second half for him.
Melkai gets it to go. And Melkai, with his first points of the fourth, has tied this game up.
Here comes Grayson. 4 fouls in all. Mark Urban needs him out there.
Owen Guest checks out. 6:03 to go. Chesterton squeaked out a win yesterday on the road against Valpo in overtime. Boone Grove against rival Hebron able to pull out the win. And while both teams are in for another nail-biter tonight. 43-42 Melkai with 9 points, 7 of which have come here in the second half. Inside Mullen, he's got good position, right block, back to the basket, swings it out. Inside Carson Parrish, back to Mullen, and a blocking foul on Steinhilber. Now who will that bring to the line?
I believe it's going to bring Carson Parrish to the line.
And he's knocked down both of his free throws here in the fourth. He's 3 of 4 from the line tonight.
And that foul is actually on Cameron Dixon, his third of the contest, Jared.
That's not a bad foul for him either. Parrish gets that one to go in off the front iron. And we're tied 43-all. You smelling overtime again?
As a referee, I never like to say those words, but possibility.
Tipped out by Mullen on the miss to Grayson. Jump stop, in trouble. Into the corner, Parrish. Parrish to the lane. No, tipped out from Sims. Right to Grayson, off the window. Yes! Grayson. He's been on the bench for the last 5 minutes. A huge lay-in there to put Chesterton back in front, 45-43.
And now the Chesterton Trojan fans are coming alive here tonight.
They travel well. Sims with the reach-in, and he comes up limping.
And it's on Sims. A hit to the head on Justin Sims. Second foul of the contest, and that'll send, I believe, Bills to the line for a 1-1.
Yeah,
correct.
They weren't going to call flagrant. Definitely not.
No, absolutely not. That's a basketball move. They were both going for it. No intentional foul there, and no flagrant.
Sims with his second. Bills to the line for a 1-1. Off the back iron. Parrish gets it to go. Up court, Carson Parrish. Tough runner. Wow, these Parrish boys have come alive here in the fourth. And a timeout called by Matt McKay.
And that's going to be a full timeout for the Boone Grove Wolves.
We'll take one with them. Chesterton 47. Boone Grove 43, 5:05 remains in this one. You're listening to the Game of the Week here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Are the freezing temperatures of winter starting to give you the blues? Can't wait till summer? Well, summer has arrived at the 2022 Lake County Boat Show. Come on out to the Lake County Boat Show at the Lake County Fairgrounds, running February 25th through the 27th. Check out the 2022 models from Sanpan, Hurricane, Bayliner, and more. From canoes to kayaks, wave runners to pontoons, you'll find it all. For more info, check out the website lakecountyboatshow.com. We'll see you there, and don't forget the sunblock.
Chesterton trailed to begin the third. Travis Grayson, though, has given them life, picking up that fourth foul late in the third. He's made a couple of tough layups, and back in front by 4 now are the undefeated Chesterton Trojans with 5:05 remaining here in the third. Boone Grove to the line, Chesterton will have the ball. No, Boone Grove will have the ball. It was right the first time. What do you need to do if you're head coach Matt McKay to get your offense going here in the fourth?
You know, you just got to settle down. I know it's a big game. You got the 4A, number 1 team in the state, but you just got to play your game. You got to play your game.
Double team for Steinhilber, still breaks free. Inside, Bankovic, alley-oop goes. I thought he let him a little too far out in front. Grayson to the cup. The foul, not the finish, and Bankovic is fouled out of the game.
That is correct. That's the 5th foul. Just got him on top of the head, I believe. Yep. And now Dixon's coming into the game. And that's a big, big key player gone for Boone Grove.
And a little upset as he hits the bench. Grayson to the line for a pair. The first too strong. He made his first 2 free throws and he shot well under 40% since.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of hex that ball has in it for Travis Grayson here at the line now.
Had 40 points yesterday. That one short, tipped out. Grayson comes down with it. Wow, great hustle by the Trojans. To the cup, the left hand, and the lay-in. Back up by 4. You got to block out. 49-45, double team comes. Steinhilber has it taken away by Mullen. And tipped, they said, by Boone Grove. Last touch, Steinhilber.
Oh, that was close. Very close. I thought that Mullen threw that ball arid and nobody touched it.
No, it was tipped. Grayson to Parrish. Back to Grayson. Finds Sims on the block. Double team. Sims is laying short. Gets his own board. Put back again. Strong. Again Sims. The third time's the charm. And a 6-point advantage. And that's what you miss without Bankovic in.
Absolutely. You miss a big threat in the paint to defend.
Murray in trouble. A timeout called by Boone Grove. And we'll take another one with them. 4 minutes remain. Chesterton 51, Boone Grove 45. Fourth quarter returns when we come back here on the Region Sports Network.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Boone Grove in trouble. They call timeout. They've got 1 remaining, but their biggest trouble right now. They trail by 6, and they're going to have to do it without their starting center, Jared Bankovic. 51-45 in favor of Chesterton. Give this Boone Grove team credit. They have fought tooth and nail with this powerhouse Chesterton squad who came into tonight's game 21-0, but they're running out of gas here at the finish line.
Yeah, just a little too deep of a bench here for that Chesterton has. They're just outrunning, outmaneuvering, and outplaying Boone Grove here in this second half, and it's been Travis Grayson coming off the bench. Oh, no, and another turnover.
Yep.
Costly
Bill's
by the Wolves.
looking for Dixon, can't get it to him. Chesterton with Grayson swings it out. Big 3. This could be the dagger. And Parrish hits. A 9-point lead for Chesterton, their biggest tonight. Mark Urban wanted a timeout, doesn't get it.
Guess he wasn't being a little loud there.
3:30 to go. Steinhilber's going to have to hit some shots. In trouble. Finds Melkai. Melkai inside. Murray lays it in. And a 7-point lead now for Chesterton.
That's what you got to do. Make it quick. Quick baskets, up and down. That's what you got to do if you're Boone Grove.
Well, you should try and take some time off here if you're Chesterton. When do you start pressuring? Grayson to the cup. The foul. The lay-in. Count it. Steinhilber pushed him in the back, and Grayson with his 6th point here in the fourth quarter. He's got 14 to lead the way.
And they are shooting 2 the rest of the way are the Trojans. Melky not liking something. He's going over to talk to Coach Matt McKay, but Steinhilber thought it should have been on the floor, but they count the continuation.
Grayson has really struggled from the line. He gets that one to fall. He's got 15. A 10-point lead for Chesterton, their biggest lead tonight. Steinhilber, he needs to work faster. Double team comes. Bills inside, Murray. Layup, gets it to rattle in. You can afford the layups at this point. Down to 2 minutes.
You absolutely can, but you got to cause a turnover or get an or a foul at this point for Boone Grove.
Sims to the cup, lays it in with 2 hands, and back in front by 10.
These Chesterton fans can smell it. 22-0, it looks like.
Steinhilber double teamed. Melkai, three-pointer, in and out. Mullen, loose ball, tips it right to Bills, and a foul against Chesterton.
I believe that's going to be on Chris Mullen.
And it'll be a pair of free throws for Bills. Jordan Sims closing in on a double-double. He's got 8 points and over 10 boards. Chesterton in front by 10. It's been all Trojans here in the fourth. Bills gets the first to fall.
Solid night once again for the senior Mason Bills for Boone Grove.
The second of two goes to. 2:20 to go. Pressure defense comes and a blocking foul against Melkai.
And that sends Grayson back to the line for two. Melkai still not agreeing with the officials. He's been shaking his head all night at every call, it seems like, here, Jared.
2:18 remains. Grayson makes his second consecutive free throw. He's got 16. He's left a lot off the board. Shot under 50% from the free throw line in the first half and has been a little bit better here in the second half.
Yeah, he's really picked it up. He's found his groove here in the second half. I guess that fourth foul was a kicker in the pants, basically, for Grayson.
In and out, can't get it to go, a 9-point lead. Steinhilber in traffic, short over Sims. Mullen the board, loose. Grayson somehow comes away with it. Inside, Sims, he throws it down. And a foul. Jordan Sims with a double-double.
And now I think I saw Mason Bills yelling at one of the officials. Isn't that a technical foul for hanging on the rim? Absolutely not. I don't think so. Hold on, the officials are going to talk this over. Could they be assessing a technical foul, possibly?
You can make the argument, though, someone was underneath him. What's he going to do, land on him?
Yeah, exactly. Looks like there's a slick spot down on the Boone Grove's end.
Justin Sims with a double-double. A big flush there has given Chesterton their biggest lead tonight at 11.
Fourth foul on Connor Melky, by the way. That last foul was on the junior for Boone Grove.
Free throw from Sims rattles home. He's got 11. A 12-point advantage for Chesterton, their biggest lead tonight. Nearly ripped away, now it is. Here comes Parrish, and he throws it home with the right hand and a technical foul on him.
He said, "That's on me." He got right in the face of Melky and said, "Oh yeah, you know that's easy." And literally you see Mark Irvin consulting his player, literally getting right in his ear saying, saying, you know, I understand. You have passion. You have passion for this team, and you have passion for this game. Keep it cool, dude.
Steinhilber can't get the first to go. The second in for Steinhilber, and it's a 13-point lead. Back-to-back dunks, and here comes the bench for Chesterton. It took them a while to get going, but they came to life here in the fourth.
13-point lead, their biggest lead of the night here, Jared.
Steinhilber off the window, and it's an 11-point lead for Chesterton. Grayson across half court. Double team comes. Vaharitis has it ripped from behind. Murray to Bills to Steinhilber. Double team.
Gotta be a quick shot here if you're Boone Grove.
Steinhilber way downtown. Short. Tipped out. Dixon. Melkai way deep. Gets that to fall. And the final timeout taken from Boone Grove with 8 seconds to go.
So full timeout, but I think that the coffin has been shut and delivered. 8-point lead for Chesterton, but you know what? There's still 1:06, and as they say, it's never over until the final horn.
65-57, Chesterton in front of Boone Grove with 66 seconds remaining. Interesting game. Chesterton, like yesterday, trailed at the half, won in overtime. They trailed at the half in this one. They trailed at the end of the third in this one. What a huge run, a double-digit fourth quarter run. What do you credit to this fourth quarter surge?
I got to give it to Travis Grayson. He's been killing it. Coming off the bench with 4 fouls, and he's just been on fire. He's fitting his free throws. He's getting nice looks at the lane, into the lane. And now they're going to keep him in there with 4 fouls. Is Mark Urban.
6 points from Grayson in the fourth. He leads all scorers with 16, and he's played the last 8 minutes with 4 fouls as he goes back to the line for another 2.
That's the 4th on Steinhilber.
Grayson has struggled from the line, but give him credit. He's been much more efficient here in the fourth. Gets that one to go. He had 40 points yesterday. If he shot 80%, let's just say 70% from the line, he'd have over 25 tonight.
What a difference that would have made if you're Chesterton. And now they're going to go get him after this free throw if he hits it, because Owen Guest is at the scores table right now for Chesterton.
Grayson second. Gets that one to go. He's got 18. And he checks out as Owen Guest checks in.
And he gets a round of applause from the Trojan faithful here at Boone Grove.
Steinhilber picks it up across half court. Corner to Murray. Murray for 3. Strong. Chesterton comes away with it. Guest to Parrish. And Parrish swarmed by the Boone Grove Wolves. Inside, Vaharitis, the slam! The third dunk from Chesterton. He got way up there. Steinhilber, short. Murray the save. Back to Chesterton. Wow, these kids play above the rim here at Chesterton High.
Oh my goodness, yes they do. Vaharitis, beautiful dunk. Nobody in front of him to stop that throwdown. And I think that will be the dagger in the coffin. Chesterton's going to stay unbeaten. 22-0. The perfect season is on the line next Friday against Gary Westside.
69-57 the final. Boone Grove up at the half. Not able to hold on. They win this one. We'll take a timeout here from Boone Grove High. When we come back, we'll recap today's game here on the Region Sports Network.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week.
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Are the freezing temperatures of winter starting to give you the blues? Can't wait till summer? Well, summer has arrived at the 2022 Lake County Boat Show. Come on out to the Lake County Boat Show at the Lake County Fairgrounds, running February 25th through the 27th. Check out the 2022 models from Sanpan, Hurricane, Bayliner, and more. From canoes to kayaks, wave runners to pontoons, you'll find it all. For more info, check out the website lakecountyboatshow.com. We'll see you there, and don't forget the sunblock.
The team of sports medicine experts at Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana is committed to getting athletes back in the game, with a focus on not only helping patients recover from injuries, but helping improve athletic performance to prevent injuries. Orthopedic Specialists provides the most advanced, comprehensive care to their patients. To learn more about all orthopedic specialists can do to help rehab and prevent athletic injuries, visit them on the web at osni.org or call them at 219-923-3300. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, providing world-class care to Northwest Indiana for over 20 years.
Java Wave at your local Family Express is the perfect way to get your day started or keep you moving at any time. With 12 freshly ground bean-to-cup flavors to choose from, Java Wave at Family Express has just what you're looking for, whether it's hot or iced coffee. To see all of the delicious flavor options and to find a Family Express near you, log on to familyexpress.com/JavaWave.
Chesterton trailed going into the fourth, yet they pull off a double-digit win tonight against the hosting Boone Grove Wolves. Chesterton, the win, improves to 22-0. Boone Grove has their 6-game winning streak come to an end. What did you see in the fourth quarter that ultimately allowed Chesterton to get back to, I guess, where people expected this game to be?
You know, some turnovers costly by Boone Grove at the start of that fourth quarter. And then also, you got to give credit to Travis Grayson coming off the bench with that fourth foul and not letting up, basically. He played as aggressive as he could. He had some he had some good baskets. He had a very nice and one. But for that, I got to say, he's our Region Sports Network blue-collar player of the game, is Travis Grayson tonight.
Grayson led all scorers with 18 points, including 8 of those in the fourth quarter. Big night yesterday with 40, not as many tonight, but he really nailed them when they counted down the stretch. What did you look at as the turning point in this game? Maybe the point where you thought, okay, Boone Grove just isn't going to have enough to come out on top tonight.
I think you're talking about our IROC play of the game, sponsored by IROC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Build your future. Learn more at iroc.com. Training, professionalism, and partnerships for economic development. And I got to say, that and one by Justin Sims on a dunk. That sealed the deal. It got it to a 10-point lead, and Chesterton did not look back from there. They held their lead at double digits, and they walked out of here with a victory. The perfect season, like I said, on the line next Friday against Gary Westside.
One of 3 dunks to close out the game for Chesterton. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. We gave you our play and player of the game. Now let's thank our crew on hand tonight. It features our cameraman, Andrew Johnson, the man to my right, color commentator Tyler Richards, and our producer, Nick Russ. One more time tonight. The final here from Boone Grove Hive. Chesterton 69, Boone Grove 57. The perfect season continues for the Trojans. I'm Jared Schlensky saying so long here from Boone Grove, and enjoy your weekend and be safe.